welcome back to my channel, dietcoke.and.diamonds. My name is Natalie, and today we are going to do a WIP and chat. In case you're new or you don't know, WIP stands for work in progress, and my WIP is Lucky Manekineko by Ketner. Here is a look at the full artwork. Sorry, my camera arm is like in the way, but that's our full picture. We're down here, like right here. So I haven't gotten very far on this kit. I'm working on this for Elisa from Mink Arts and Crafts event, the Lunar New Year DP Along 2025. This was my main kit for her event. And it's been kind of delayed due to some things I'll get into later. But I was hoping to be much further along this than I am much further along on this kit than I am so far, but it be what it be. My husband and Olive are asleep or trying to be asleep, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit quiet, and this might just be short because I don't really have much to talk about, but I do have some notes, so we will get into it. What I'm working with is I've got my large Munimade tray in gold. I felt like gold was a good color for the Lunar New Year. This is another one that I got in her from her wait list. It was one of the color choices that I got. So that's my tray. My pen is the same pen I was using in the WIP and chat I did with Olive. It is the Sunset colorway from Butterfly Effectwares with an 8 placer from Diamond Art Club. My putty is, I don't think this is what's in here. It might be though. Fruit Loops from MerryMakingandMore. And I got this from a D stash. I'm not sure where you buy MerryMakingandMore, so I'll have to look into that. But I really like this putty, actually. It works very well for me. And I'm almost out of this, actually. I have 3 of her scents. They're very strong, but the Fruit Loops one is my favorite. It smells exactly like Fruit Loops. And then in my single placer, I have my Randa's Crafty Corner. I mean, no. Paddywaxx. Super Sticky Paddywaxx. Which is from Paddywaxx on Etsy. It's my go-to for my single placer. I use it exclusively, almost. Sometimes I use wee wax. I think that's it. Oh, I have my little cover minder you can see over here from Shire Shenanigans, which I talked about last week. Where's my magnet? Oh, I lost my magnet. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So she's hanging out right there. So that's what we're working with. So let me pick a color and let's get started. Okay. So let's start, shall we? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is not gonna be the most thrilling WIP and chat you've ever heard in your lives. Yeah, it's just not. So let me give you a dog update because like that's probably why you're here. The dogs are doing well. Moose is doing better with the potty training. He's still having accidents in the house, but it's not as often. So he's definitely doing better with that, which is good because he was driving me nuts. He is a little greedy grubber. I will put up a picture. My husband sent me a picture. He had given them both a carrot, and Biscuit, in true doofus fashion, had dropped his carrot, and Moose stole his carrot, ran under the chair with it, and then put the carrot that he had given him and took it under there as well. So he had both the carrots, and Biscuit had none. Which, that's Biscuit's fault. Like, bro, keep your carrot. What are you doing? Biscuit doesn't really like carrots, I don't think. But it's just like, okay. He's just... Moose is greedy. So yeah, we had to order him slow feeder bowls from Amazon. I went to like our local pet store. They did not have any that were like small enough. They only had them like huge ones. So I did order him some slow feeder bowls, and they came yesterday. They do seem to be helping slow him down, but he still just eats super fast. It is insane. So yeah, he's our greedy little vampire bat, but they're still doing well. They're still fighting, like play fighting, but it's just getting a little bit really like rowdy. I need him to get bigger because I feel like we're gonna have a Lion King moment, and I'm not wanting that for my life. Yeah. But Biscuit doesn't realize, like, bruh, you cannot, like, charge at this dog. You can't stampede at this dog. He's not big enough. It's just, oh my God, not a good situation. So, and then it's partly that Biscuit doesn't get it, but it's also partly that Moose doesn't stop. Like, he'll be charging at him, and then I'll pick Moose up to get him away, and Moose gets mad at me. Like, how dare you? I'm trying to fight. Like, no, bro, you're about to get killed. So, anyway, but they love each other, and it's sweet. I think I have a sweet picture from the week I can put up. If I do, I'll put it up. If I don't, you won't see one. But I think I do. I don't remember. So that's kind of the puppy update. Oh, Moose has learned how to climb the stairs. He gets afraid when he gets to the top. So, like, we keep all the doors shut because we don't want Biscuit in any of the bedrooms upstairs. And so all the doors are shut. So it's fine, I guess, that he goes up there. And he can get down. Like, he goes up, like, the first set of stairs, and he can come down with no problem. But it's like once he goes up the second set of stairs, it's almost like he's afraid of heights. So he gets like kind of scared. So I was up there earlier doing laundry, and I like put all the stuff in the dryer, and then he was up there, and I picked him up, and he stuck his claws into my back like a cat. Like, he was so scared that we were up so high. Like, please, sir, calm down. Oh my gosh, it was painful. I was like, okay, like, can you not? So yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna put the baby gate back up. The problem with the baby gate is that Biscuit is such a big oaf. He just like plows through it, and that's why we took it down. But it would be nice to kind of gate Moose off so that we're not like wondering where Moose is. Like, has he followed somebody up the stairs? He's kind of loud when he goes up the stairs, despite the fact that he's, like, small. I think he's about the size Biscuit was when we brought Biscuit home. And if I remember correctly, Biscuit was, like, 16 or 18 pounds when we first took him to the vet. So, yeah. I need to take him back to the vet. I gotta take his, like, fecal sample in and then make another appointment for him. So I gotta do that this week. So that's kind of like the puppy update. So still going good on that front. Saturday we went and saw Olive's friend finally for her little like birthday get together, and that was a good time. She got a new betta fish, and so I suspect that Olive is going to want a betta fish, although she hasn't asked for one yet. I was going to use it as like a bribe for her to clean her room. Like, yeah, you can get a betta fish, but you got to keep your room clean for like a month. And then she didn't ask for one, so I'm like, okay, well, that's out. So I don't know if she just wasn't like into it, but they had a good time as usual. They always have a good time together. It's like really sweet to see them together. Olive just turned 7 in November, and her friend just turned 8. late in January. And they've just always played really well together ever since they first met. And it's just really sweet to watch them kind of like grow up together. So, yeah, so that was fun. And then me and her mom hung out because we're besties. And it was a good time. And then Saturday night, we went and had Mexican food at my in-laws' house, just like takeout Mexican or whatever, and it was good. And then Sunday morning, we woke up and I just didn't feel that great. And I was like, I don't feel that good. Let me drink some coffee, because what do you do when you don't feel good? You drink coffee. And yeah, Norovirus hit our house. It hit me first. I couldn't keep anything down the entire day. So the coffee was really the only thing I attempted to keep down. I think I took about 3 sips of it before I realized this was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm having like, it almost feels like there's plastic stuck on this canvas, but I don't think there is. Like, and I've had this in a few different spots. Like, what is happening? I don't think there's anything on here. I think it's just this glue is like finicky on this kit, which is really irritating. Okay. So, yeah, it hit me first. Now, let me like rewind. Friday nights are pizza night in our house because I go to the office Thursdays and Fridays, and it depletes my soul to go to the office. Like, I am exhausted by Friday night. I can't even think about cooking. I'm just exhausted. Like, something about going to the office and having to people really wears me out. So Friday nights are pizza nights. We usually alternate Domino's, Papa John's. I like Domino's. They like Papa John's. And this week was a Domino's week. My app wasn't working for some reason. And so my husband ordered the pizza. He ordered extra cheese. And Domino's pizza is really greasy in general. We get the like handmade pan, and their handmade pan is really greasy. So Friday night, Olive did throw up. However, it was just once, and we were like, that was strange. But we think it was just the pizza was too greasy for her stomach, because she never throws up. It's very rare for her to throw up. I did let my friend know, like, hey, FYI, she threw up last night. We think it was just the pizza. She didn't throw up again. Everything else was fine. Like, she's got no other symptoms. You know, if you don't want us to come, totally good. Like, we won't. We can postpone, whatever. She was like, no, things happen. It's fine. You can bring her. So, that's the caveat. She did throw up Friday night. This is not what she had. I've never been this sick in my entire life. Like, I really felt like this is it. This is the end. I wanted to go to the hospital and get an IV because I was so freaking dehydrated. Not to get like graphic, but it was both ends, which does not ever happen to me. It was just the worst, the absolute worst. My husband was at work, so it was me on my deathbed, and Olive, who I had promised we would go get Valentine's on Sunday, and she couldn't understand why we weren't going to Target to get her Valentine's, and so I would literally be in the bathroom losing and fighting for my life, and I would come out and she would say, okay, are we ready to go to the store now? And I was like, no, bro, did you not just hear the battle that was going on in there? Like, we're not going anywhere. So that was like my Sunday. It hit Olive after she went to bed. So she went to sleep and then she woke up. I finally stopped getting sick around 4, but I still didn't feel good. I still didn't eat anything, but I was able to drink and keep down a Powerade. But I had nothing to eat Sunday. And then she went to sleep and she woke up at about, it was right after the halftime show, so whatever time that was, like 9, and she got sick all over the place. And I was like, okay. So then it hit her. So different thing, not what she had Friday night. So then I had, obviously I had her in my bed. So my husband said, okay, well, I'm sleeping on the couch because I'm trying not to get this. I need to go to work. So he slept on the couch. She was in the bed with me. I was afraid to go to sleep because I was worried she was going to get sick on me again. I say again, I mean like Friday night. Because she gets in our bed every night. So it is what it is. Yeah, she didn't. We got her to the bathroom every time. But it was like my sleep was very disjointed because I just couldn't. I was so paranoid that she was going to be sick. And then at 2 a.m., I hear my husband come upstairs, and it hit him. It hit my friend and her daughter around lunchtime, or around dinner time. So, yeah. And it hit my mother-in-law at some point in the night as well. So, I think I was the one that was carrying it. I have no idea where I picked it up. But it hit me first, so I would assume that means I'm the one who had it first, but who knows? I mean, the office that I work in is pretty disgusting. Our cleaning crew is not the best. We complain about it all the time. So, yeah, it's possible I picked it up at the office. Or I could have picked it up, at Food Line. Who knows? But yeah, we are on the mend. Thankfully, I still am not able to drink a full cup of coffee. I'm still afraid. But yeah, I'm very sore. You get sore when you throw up a lot. I'm just so sore. But yeah, this is the most thrilling conversation you've ever listened to in your whole life, I'm sure. But I'm just here to tell you Norovirus sucks. And I hope that you don't ever get it because, oof, it's brutal. Brutal. I've had stomach bugs before, but I've never been sick like this. It's just, I've never been sick like this. It was awful. So yeah, so I survived, and it is gonna be okay. I hope I never get it again, because that was awful. So, that's enough about that. So the one good thing that happened on Sunday was the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. So, I am a Cowboys fan, unfortunately, for me. And if I wasn't a Cowboys fan, I would be a Vikings fan. But I am not a Patriots fan, and I am not a Chiefs fan. And I was irritated beyond all belief that the stupid Chiefs were even going to the Super Bowl. I don't think they deserved to be there. I think they were only there because of the Taylor Swift of it all. And I think I've talked about that before. I don't like that the people were booing her because she had every right to be there. I mean, obviously she's dating a player. Let her support her man. If she wasn't there, it would have been a big thing. Why isn't Taylor Swift supporting her man? Okay, it's not her fault that her dating this player made them media, what do you call it? interesting to the media and want, you know, make the media want to make them do well. I don't know if that's why they made it to the playoffs or to the Super Bowl. Here's what I know. I know the refs gave Patrick Mahomes a lot of calls, roughing the passer calls that he shouldn't have gotten. And that's the only reason he got to the Super Bowl at all. And you know what? It showed because he played terribly. And you know what? Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad the Eagles won. Good for them. And that was the best thing that happened Sunday. I watched 0% of the game except for the halftime show because I was either dealing with my sick self, letting Olive watch YouTube on the TV because I was too sick to deal with her myself, or I was dealing with her after she got sick. So yeah, that was pretty much where we were at in life. So yeah, hopefully next year Chiefs will not be in the Super Bowl. I'm so sick of the dang Chiefs. Like, can we not with the Chiefs? So yeah, it's time to move on. But there we go. That's just my rant about the Chiefs. I'm done with the Chiefs. Goodbye. 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 I wish Taylor Swift all the happiness. I love Taylor Swift. We listen to Taylor Swift every day in the car now. Olive is a big Swiftie. Now she's talking about she's a Chiefs fan. I had to tell her to stop it. No, she's not. She's a Panthers fan. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, yeah. So, that's all I got about that. My sister Lucy had a diamond painting finish, and so I'm going to show it. So here it is. I don't know the name of it. And she's been working on this kit for a long time. I gave this one to her a really long time ago. And she had put it away and recently brought it back out. And when she sent me the finish, I told her I would include it in the video. So here we go. And she said she's going to get a SpongeBob kit next. So if she finishes that one, I will include that one as well. But I'm very proud of Lucy. And Lucy is a really great artist, as are a few of my nieces and my sister Lauren and Olive, actually. So, you know, I got some artistes in my family. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I think you can. So here's Lucy's finish. And next time I go to Virginia, which will be at the end of March, I might do a whip and chat with her. Because she has done, I think she's done a few diamond paintings before. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think of which other one she's done. I'm pretty sure she has done a few. But yeah, we're going to do a whip and chat together. I just got to figure out if we're going to do like a tag or what we're going to talk about. We're going to have just gone to Disney World a few weeks before that. So we'll probably like recap our Disney trip. That would be fun. Yeah, so there's that. In other news, I was thinking the other day, and so like, you know, I'm on this whole like, okay, start a kit, finish a kit, blah, blah, blah. I want to get back on my whip train. Like, I missed having a crap ton of whips, which I still have a bunch of whips. I'm just not whipping on any of them. Like, so Rainy Day, I haven't touched. What else do I even have? Kraken, I haven't touched. I have this one, and I have the Holmes Edition Paint Gem. Do I have any more? I don't think I have any more. So, like, I'm just not whipping on my whips, and I want to get more whips. And I've got all those kits that are kitted up, but I haven't, like, actually put drills down. So they're not whips. They're just kitted up, not started. And I want to start them. So I'm really, like, fiending, and I'm trying really hard not to start them. It's hard. It's hard, y'all. It's just hard to be me. So I think I'm gonna stick to what I said, and I'm gonna try to get down to 2, 1 square, 1 round. I do really want to finish this kit for the event, and I really want to start and finish robot repair for Mackenzie's event next month. I also want to do, I decided I'm not going to do the Homes Edition paint gem set for the mini DP event that Carra, I can't say all their channels, it's too much, but I'm gonna have them all linked below. It's Carra, Michaela, Renee, Ashley, and Courtney are doing mini DP Madness, something like that. I'm gonna do the mystery paint gem number 3. And the reason I'm gonna do that one is because it's 16 and I really want to do the bracket. So I'm gonna so I messaged Michaela Renee and she said it's fine. I keep calling her that. Dude, that's her channel name. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is like her middle name, but like people don't call her that. So I messaged Michaela. She said it's fine. I can just message her my kit, like my progress, so as not to spoil mysteries for anyone who doesn't want them spoiled. I am planning to do a video of my bracket, and then I will just like spoiler alert the crap out of it in case like anyone doesn't want to be spoiled. You know what I mean? But I really loved Ashley, like in her starter video about the whole thing. Her channel is Messy Girl Crafts. If you like a long video, Ashley, I don't know how she does it, but Ashley does a long video. All of her videos are long, and it takes my phone like 20 billion minutes to upload like a 7-minute video. I can't imagine how long it takes her to upload these videos, but more power to her. I just can't, my phone can't handle it. But she probably has better technology than I do. So yeah, anyway, if you like a long video, Messy Girl Crafts is your girl. She's also like super hype and just has like a lot of good energy. Like I just really like her energy. But I digress. So she made like a bracket, like a March Madness bracket situation, and I really want to do it. So I want to do the 16 mystery minis, because I think that's so fun. I just think that's a really fun idea and concept, and I feel like I'm not really participating in the event if I'm not doing the bracket, right? So yeah, I changed my mind. I know I said like last month or something when I did the first home that I was gonna do the Homes Edition for that event, but I lied. I'm not. I'm gonna do the mystery event, the mystery paint gem. Yeah. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Speaking of Michaela Renee, she put out a tag called what are your 5 favorite things about diamond painting? And she didn't tag me specifically, but she tagged anyone with a channel who wants to answer. And so I said, well, I'm going to answer. I didn't watch anyone else's videos who answered the tag because I feel like everyone is going to kind of have the same answer. And so I wanted mine to be just mine before I watch everyone else's, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to be influenced. Does that make sense? It doesn't, but it be what it be. So these are not in any kind of order. It's just like I wrote them down as I was thinking about them. But my first one is the people that I have met. So like I have met a lot of people through diamond painting. There's the Discord, the Crafters Den Discord that Sophie, the diamond painting accountant, has. I've made some really good friends in there. I would have never met these people any other way. Like Nicole from Shire Shenanigans. You know, we talk pretty regularly in like DMs. And it's just like the people in there, yeah, we talk about diamond painting, but we talk about a lot more than diamond painting. We talk about life stuff. We talk about kid stuff. Like, we just talk about everything. And so it's just like, it's like having real friendships with online strangers. But like, they get to know you, and they get to know like what you like and your personality, and it's just so nice. And it's like, I would have never met these people if not for diamond painting, because how that's what brought us together. So yeah, so like the people, making friends. Like, I mean, that sounds like such a loser answer. Like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. No. So like, like in college, I did not make a ton of friends because like, I'm a super introvert. Like, I didn't go to parties. I just like kind of stayed in my room. Literally, I made like 4 friends, and my husband was one of them. And it be what it be. Like, I just don't. I'm an introvert. I just want to stay in my room. I want to stay in my little corner and not talk to people. That's how I am. So yeah, so it's just nice like that there's all these people out here who like the same thing that I like, and we can talk about it, but then we can also talk about other stuff. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, number 2. I like that, like, so like I just mentioned my sisters, my nieces, Olive, actually my husband too, like they all have these like artistic abilities, and I do not. Like, if we play Pictionary, you're gonna know what I drew, but you're not gonna know what I drew because my drawings are trash. But I can do a diamond painting and create artwork, and it's gonna look good because it's somebody else's drawing, if that makes sense. So I like that you can like I could create something pretty as a gift for somebody else, and it would be like nice looking, even though I am not artistic, if that makes sense. Yeah. Number 3, I like that you can do it while you do other things. So I really love to watch TV. It's one of my favorite pastimes, which is like, sounds so terrible, but like I love a good trash TV moment, as you know. And I like being able to watch TV while I diamond paint. I can also listen to an audiobook or a podcast while I diamond paint. It makes it feel less like couch potato, you know? And I'm not scrolling on my phone. So it's not like I'm sitting there watching TV and scrolling on my phone, which is like the worst combination, I feel like, of things. It's just very, I don't know, it's like it gives you something to do with your hands. I feel like Michaela said that in her video, like you have it gives you something to do with your hands, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, so number 4 is it has been like an introduction to other crafts for me. So the biggest one being recently pixels. I don't know that I would have known about pixels or tried pixels without diamond painting. I learned about pixels from the people in the Discord. And now I get the ads all the time because your phone, you know, listens to you and your order history and all that crap. But I don't know that I would have ordered, if that makes sense. And I love pixels. I'm completely obsessed. So it's like pixels. I obviously knew about cross stitch. My mom and both my, they're not older than me, but older of the 4 sisters, cross stitch. So I knew of cross stitch, and I've tried cross stitch before, and I'm terrible at it. But like, I never would have tried it again if not for that stitch along that we're doing in the Discord. There's isometric room stickers that people are doing now. I haven't tried them yet. They look very complex, to be honest, but it is something that I'm interested in. And that's something I don't think I would have really ever learned about if not for diamond painting. So it's just like kind of an introduction to other crafts for me, which is nice because I like to have like something to mix it up. Yeah. And then the last one is kind of like a, I don't know if this really counts, but it's going to count today. So I feel like it's building my confidence a little bit. Like, if you would have told me I was gonna make a YouTube channel, I'd be like, yeah, right. Like, I'm never gonna make a YouTube channel. And like, I still kind of can't believe I did make a YouTube channel. But like, here we go. And I actually am kind of loving it. It is like kind of, I can't get to these drills. This camera arm thing is in the way. It's kind of nerve-wracking, to be honest. Like, because of the events of the sickness in my house this week, I was not able to get this filmed. Actually, I did film yesterday, and it sounded so depressing. I was like, I cannot post that. Like, everybody will unsubscribe immediately. So it's just very, like, I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to keep to my Saturday, Tuesday schedule, and this probably won't even go up till Wednesday. But regardless, I feel like, what is happening? I feel like it's giving me like a confidence to like kind of branch out, like put myself out there, maybe is the right word. Also, like, I'm going to the retreat at the end of May. I would have never done that, like, ever. That is so far outside my comfort zone. Like, I gotta go stay at a retreat center, wherever, with a bunch of people I have never met in real life for several days and be social. If you would have told me that is something I would have willingly done, I'd have been like, absolutely not, you're psycho. Like, I'm not going to do that. And yet, here we are. Like, I am going to do that. And I'm excited about it. Like, I can't wait to do that. So it's like, it's definitely like pushing me like outside of my comfort zone and like helping to build like kind of a confidence with just like, I like what I like and it is what it is. And like, if you don't like it, good for you, but I'm gonna do me kind of thing, which I feel like I've kind of gotten there, you know, old age, you know, you just, once you get old, you do what you want anyway. So, yeah, so those are my 5 things. Another part of her tag was like your diamond painting, the start of your diamond painting journey, but I feel like I just talked about that in like a video like 2 weeks ago, so I am not going to do that again. If you're brand new to my channel, please go back and watch a different WIP and chat, because this one is not my best work, just because I've been sick. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna tag Nicole from Shire Shenanigans and Mackenzie from MerryMakingandDiamonds, and anyone else. Oh, Elisa from Mink Arts and Crafts, and then anyone else who wants to do this tag. So yeah, if you have a channel, consider yourself tagged. And if you want to see like what the full original questions were, I think that was it. It was just like, tell your origin story of like how you got into diamond painting, and then your 5 favorite things about diamond painting, which I feel like most of our 5 favorite things are going to be the same, and that's fine. Holy cow, we've been going 39 minutes. We're doing pretty good. Okay, so let me wrap this little sucker up because I need to get this video uploaded. And like I stated, it takes my phone a really long time. Okay, so I discovered a new show this week, and it's not new. It might have came out in 2024. I honestly do not know when the show came out, but it's called No Good Deed on Netflix. It has Lisa Kudrow and Ray Romano, and if you watched Dead to Me, the girl that was the friend, Christina Applegate's friend, she also played Lauren on Boy Meets World. You know Lauren, the one that Corey Matthews cheated on Topanga with. If you were a child of the 90s, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That girl. she's in it. That show was bomb. I blitzed through that thing so quick. It was 8 episodes, I believe, and it kept me twisty-turny. Like, I did not know what was going on. I was so, like, confused. Not confused, but, like, I think I know what's happening. I don't know what's happening kind of thing. Like, it was so good. So, yeah, that's a good one. If you like a murder mystery-ish thing. If you like Dead to Me, you would like that show. I also started last night. I started one called Apple Cider Vinegar, and that looks really good. I watched the first episode, so after I'm done with this, I'm about to turn that on while this video uploads, and OMG, that thing looks crazy good. Also, that's also on Netflix. So yeah, those are my 2 show recommendations for you. I finished The Ultimatum. So good. I mean, that's the trash TV you don't know you're missing from your life. So if you're feeling sad, or if you're feeling like you're a hot mess, I promise you're not. Go watch that show. It's gonna make you feel better about your life. And you're going to be like, you know what? I got it all together. I am better off than these people because they are a mess. Yeah. So, that's what I've been watching. And I think I finished as far as I'm going to watch on The Real Housewives of New York because my sister told me they do a cast reboot after whatever season I just finished, and I don't want to watch it now because I love the cast, and so I have no interest in that. So I think I'm done with that, and so I'm thinking about which Real Housewives franchise I want to start next. Real Housewives of Atlanta is about to restart, which I'm stoked about. That was the first one I ever watched. And if you are not watching The Traitors on Peacock, you are really missing out. That is the best reality show I've ever seen. It's so freaking good. So yeah, that's my TV update. I love TV. I told you I love TV. It's so good. I read a chapter and a half in the book I was talking about last week, Till Death Do Us Part, and it is really good. I just have not had a chance to read, to be honest. So I am going to try to read some more of that next week. I was so excited. I thought the audiobook for Fourth Wing had come in for me, and I was like, oh, sweet. Like, this book is just going to have to take a back seat because I'm going to listen to this Fourth Wing. And then I went to start it earlier today. Y'all, I had put the ebook on hold and not the audiobook, and I am not about to read an ebook. So I checked that right back in and put the audiobook on hold, and I have 21 weeks to wait. So hopefully it'll come in sooner than that. But that was quite the bummer. So that's where we are on that. And I got nothing else for you. So I'm just going to keep working on this section, and hopefully next week I'll be at least like halfway done with this kit. It is kind of big. It's 55.8 by 69 centimeter, so it's kind of big, but I still have hopes I can get it done by the end of the month for this event. So yeah, anyway, all right guys, well, I hope you all have had a great start to your week and stay healthy. I hope nobody who's watching this gets Norovirus, and have a good week, and that's all I got. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.